Welcome to the Come Zone.
Yeah. All right. We promised y'all we're going to try to get at least a grand worth of episodes before a year mark. I don't know if that's possible. I think you overspoke yourself because
saying a year. I literally said my exact words was, I'm not worried about time, bro. You guys said you want to see where we at a year from now. I said I want to see where we get 1,000 episodes from now.
okay, but
You said the year.
I'm a time guy. It's like my brain won't sit still. I'm sitting here dissecting how much time that really is gonna take. Gang, our schedule is busy as a motherfucker.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, of course.
52 weeks in a year.
Correct.
One episode a week. We can probably cram in about 2. That's 104 in a year. 1,000?
No.
Gang, we gotta have no life to do that.
No. Listen, I think you misunderstand how this shit actually can work. We can shoot more than one episode in a day.
We can, but we can't. It just depends. It would have to be a day where we start during the day.
Right, correct.
Because evening shoots after work, niggas be tired, niggas want to wind down, niggas want to chill, niggas want to eat, niggas want to have a little drink in their system. I should have pulled me up something to drink, but I'm going to keep it clean on this episode. I'm going to do that on the next one. When I get that drink in my system, for some reason, I just be talking a lot more when I got a little bit of something in my system because I already ain't got no filter.
You need some liquid courage, bro? Is that what you telling me?
I think that's what I need.
So you pussy is what you're saying. You scared. You be scared.
No, I get it though. No, not saying I get that, but I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, man. So yeah, it's cool.
Oh God.
Anywho, y'all, welcome back to we changed up the name a little bit. Josh came up with something basic, but was not the name not basic. He came up with something that was for something basic, but it kind of resonated in my head, and I thought about it, I was like, maybe that should be it. So the new name is OgBroCode instead of double O. And we're not gonna change it no more, y'all. We got to stick with this.
I don't believe that. I believe it's probably gonna change again.
No, we ain't gonna change it. We can't keep changing up. We got to stick with something.
Really deep into this, are you okay with your framing? Because look at yourself on the screen. You
No, yeah.
literally neck up. Like that's all you got. That's all you got on.
No, that's what you see.
I'm not understanding.
Like the part of the camera is showing. It's gravy.
So also you
it's gravy. Look,
just being this,
bro. I'm in the frame. The angle for the fucking lens is thick as hell. You don't see the bottom.
For sure.
You don't see the bottom.
Because once it's shot, it's shot. It's over with.
You don't see the bottom.
I don't see the bottom. That's why I'm asking you to make sure that you.
I'm gravy. I'm gravy.
No, you sure?
I'm gravy.
Okay,
I'm gravy.
I'm listening.
You gonna see when I put it together.
For sure.
Cool.
Great.
Cool.
Good.
Sometimes niggas just mind their business. Anywho, back
business right here. What is he talking about?
You're right, but my frame is my business.
Does it not go in the same video as mine?
Yeah, but I'm on a different cut. Back to the basics, man. The name, we're going to stick with it. I'm agreeing to it because I fuck with it because at first we couldn't come to an agreement. But I fuck with this, so I'm going to stick with it.
You got to say it like that. We could come to an agreement. It wasn't that we couldn't come to an agreement. We couldn't find something that really fit what our vision was.
So the definition behind OgBroCode, one, of course, you know the bro code is shit that you keep in between the guys. This our series of our podcast, we honing in on men who really ain't shit but want to learn how to be the shit, right? We not gonna give you game based off of what people have told us. We giving you game based off of experience. Okay? This is for the men who don't know themselves or feel like other people feel like you is just a trash person or you just ain't got no common sense or you bad with talking to your lady, you bad with kids, you bad with your family. Anything that you bad at, we got positivity just coming your way, just a full storm, just about to bombard your fucking life and just grab you by the neck and bend you over and fuck you. We finna fuck you with some good information. No homo though. We finna, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't know what
some good shit.
What I'll say is us giving advice, for lack of better words, it will not be because we think we smarter than y'all. It'll be because we've actually been stupider than y'all. We've made more dumb decisions, and because we've made those dumb decisions, we've been able to in most cases, learn from them, grow past them, and we are of the mindset of dropping the ladder down.
True.
Once we get to another point or higher level, we're going to drop the ladder down so that people can come up with us, not just we look down on everybody as we continue to climb and grow and improve. So if you're looking to be oriented in that direction, which is upwards, this is the place where you want to be. This is where we're trying to come together, be like-minded, build a community, a healthy community. We're not here to spread hate or be divisive. We're here to help each other be better for real and talk about the things that we feel like keep us from getting to that next level.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So, one more thing to add on. It's not just for the youngins. This is all age. Because I know some 40-year-old niggas just this is for all ages.
No,
so we don't discriminate on age.
Like seriously, because you can't. Like
no age, no gender, no nothing. This is
everybody path is different. So it's like when you may encounter something, it'll probably be at a different time than somebody else. So
yeah,
for sure, there is no like age cap on it, and I feel like we are kind of like a sweet spot with us almost being 30.
So young ass. See, young niggas always just trying to say something. Niggas, you 24, 25, gang.
He's trolling, bro. He know I'm a year younger than him.
You just got up here, boy.
He's trolling. I'm a year younger.
Niggas just younger than you, just always trying to figure out a way to get up there, bro. Just take your time, boy. I'm 2 years.
Too fast.
I'm 2 years from 30, gang. Just take your time. You good where you at?
How old do you think I am?
You 26, 27.
I'm 28.
Are you 28?
I'm 28.
But damn, bro.
Born in 97.
Are you born 97? Oh, you must have flunked. Gang was, look. Hold on. On my mama, I graduated high school, dude was a sophomore. How you 28? How you 28?
He capped, bro.
Bro, you and Marcus.
My birthday in September, so I had to wait because my birthday was too late for registration. You know how the cutoff be like in August. So I didn't turn 5 for like another month when it was time to start kindergarten. So birthday being what, January or something? You was able to go because you was already 5.
On me, bro.
That's it. This dude,
you better pray buddy don't answer the phone. Oh, he answered. Hey, gang, be honest, man. Did Josh flunk? Because dude said he my age, and I feel like he younger than me. And I know y'all niggas graduated together. Be honest.
Who was that? Mark?
Yeah. We shooting right now. You live.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Just be honest, bro.
What's up, baby?
What's going on, family? He trying to verify my age in my school transcript, which you apparently. So he didn't know that we was the same age?
Because I know you young. You like 2 years younger than me.
Nah, I'm a year younger than you.
Nah, gang. You born in 99, bro.
This how you know Reese is old? Because his concept of time is trash.
Probably my memory.
That too.
Not my concept.
So he thought I was super young, bro, for some reason. I guess it's because I'm younger than him. I don't know why. But he didn't know I was born in 97, bro.
All right, just making sure, man. All right. You be easy out here, man.
Hey, cousin.
What's up, baby?
Can you drop my hat off to me?
Trying to go to work, gang.
Damn.
He'll be all right.
Hold on, what's today, Sunday? Why you going? She paper chasing, I guess, huh?
All right, man. We getting back to this episode, man. You gonna be on one of these motherfuckers, all right?
All right, people, fuck with y'all later.
All right. Peace and love, King.
He's so fucking.
Peace and love, King.
So fucking good.
All right, so we gonna switch it up every week. Josh gonna have a topic and I'm gonna have a topic and we just gonna run with that.
I'm not sticking to it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why?
Because you might have some shit that you might want to talk about and it just might not be
But that's the whole point. You want to get people anxious to want to see it. Tune in to next episode.
I'm not talking about that don't take away from it.
Are you talking about during the episode?
Correct. That don't
I'm
take
gonna
away
wait.
from that.
I'm patient. I take my time.
But are you organized?
Very, very much so.
So you'll be able to hold on to your idea, your talking points for a whole week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up then.
And I'm gonna make little small clips every now and again to get people, So would you repeat what you had said to me about the?
Well, okay, so basically it's just like what I told you is just a name for it, though, right? But I just wanted to talk.
What was the name for it? I'll forget.
We don't get to that.
I got bad memory.
We talking about what the reality is when you're a man that is trying to do everything for his family, right? When you the man that's trying to be the difference maker, you trying to be the change that your family need to see. You trying to break all the generational curses, and that's all that you really care about, right? Like you don't really care about how you get there as long as you get there. And that can potentially grow to be unhealthy for us. And that concept is called John Henryism. Personally, I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is that, before you move on, is that like the actual, like you did some research on?
Correct. It's called John Henryism.
All right, just making sure, because people like to fact check. Somebody gonna fact check you. Just make sure that's what it is.
And if anything that we ever say, y'all find it and we said it wrong, I'm not above reproach. I'm not above being corrected. I can be wrong. I can misunderstand something. I can have the wrong idea on something. Please let us know. It don't affect me at all. I'm not too good for that. That's how we build a community and we make each other better, because we are willing to correct each other or give each other guidance or redirection on whatever it is. So yeah, if I would have had that wrong and somebody went and found out that I had it wrong and they commented and corrected me on it, absolutely. For sure. Please let me know so that I can approach it and proceed properly. Because if I got it wrong, I'm probably heading in the wrong direction. So you helped me out with that, and I would appreciate it. But
we learn from each other.
99.9% sure that it is called John Henryism. And
I'm just saying, because I ain't do no fact check, so I'm trying to make sure that's it.
No, for
because
sure.
I'm gonna dive deep.
Hey, yo, this is okay. All right.
I'm about to dive deep into it.
But how deep we talking about?
6 feet under.
6 feet?
Yeah.
That's what you're working with? 6 feet?
John Henryism.
John Henryism. So basically, it's like a high effort coping style when we try to overcome extreme social and like economic difficulties and stressors, basically, and we do it at the expense oftentimes of our physical and mental health. It's a noble path, because you're doing it with the idea or concept of improving the quality of life of your family, of yourself, but not always. It did it again.
I don't know why.
Hating. But it's the concept of trying to improve the quality of life for you and your family at the expense of you a lot of times. And I think that's what we grew up seeing a lot of times with like a lot of the older like men in our community, like how you'll see an old black man and he might be doing pretty well for himself, but his back is destroyed. Or you talk to him and you see his mind is stuck in a place where he really didn't focus on pouring into himself, but he was really just pouring into his career, his job, his work, so that he can make sure that his family had. And now he's lacking in these places and he's not fully complete and whole as a person, but he may be accomplished. And trying to navigate that and balance that as a man today in 2025, because it's different. You know, we admittedly was sold a dream. Everybody, not just men in this regard. Everybody was sold a dream is that you went to school, you got good grades, you went to college, you got a degree, you got a good job, and then you was pretty much going to be set. That's not the case no more. It hasn't been the case for quite some time. You know, the return on investment for a degree is like non-existent, really. Like
you need to trade.
Like that.
You need to trade.
You really need to trade. But it's crazy now I think about it. I want to say like it's almost going to take you like 10 years to make your money back on your degree. Like if you take how much money it costs to actually get a degree with tuition.
You talking about to pay, like paying back college and making that money back that you spent for college?
Not even necessarily just the concept of paying it back, like not like paying it off. I mean like actually, like if you look at it from a business perspective, how much money did it take me to start this? And then how much money is it going to take me to get in the green? Yeah. That concept, I think it's going to take you like 9 years at least to like get the return on your investment for going to college for 4 years and getting a degree. That is insane. And that's 9 years after you finish. So you got the 4 years of going, and then after you get done, it's going to take you 9 years after that.
You got to factor in life too. You got to factor in, you know, you got a shorty, you got family you got to take care of, you got
that's
kids.
Even assuming that you working in the field that you went to school for. It's all
and assuming that you literally not going to do nothing for that 10 years until you make that back. But that's kind of hard to do because the way this society is, it's hard not to do nothing in the span of 10 years. And then the way spiritually everything is aligned, you're probably going to meet somebody. Mm-hmm. And that's going to I'm not going to say it's going to destroy what you got going on, it can make or break. It can amplify. It can dissect it. It can do whatever you want. You make what you make out of it.
Exactly. So
You just-
how they describe it is the tendency to cope with prolonged stress or discrimination through determined and persistent effort, even when the odds are stacked against you. And the toll that takes on a man mentally to wake up every day and
do it.
get spit on, like get treated like shit.
Dude, I seen. Oh, I ain't mean to cut you off. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No,
Keep the thought in your head. I seen. It was like a parody video where a man was what you describing, waking up every day, determination to do what he got to do, but all the odds are stacked against him.
Right.
The man didn't even have a safe home environment to come to because his wife was bickering. His son was deranged. He was in the streets. He was, his daughter was out stripping. I forget which video. It was sad. It was sad because it was like third person of him, and then him going to bed and having dreams of the perfect life. And the dreams would hone in on him pushing for that, while in reality, he is actually trying to push for that. He ended up just dying.
Yeah.
And he never got what he wanted out of that.
Yeah.
And throughout the lifetime of pushing for something, he ended up dying.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like this. I feel like what you describing and what he was dealing with was part of like
sad.
It is sad. It is sad because that's all that we really taught as men is to be a resource, is to be useful, is to be a protector, provider.
Who taught us that?
Society teach you that.
Society.
And since society builds it that way, that's what our parents teach us. That's what they tell us is the right thing to do because this is the framework that society has put it in. I don't really like to blame things on society, but we got to understand a problem to understand a solution or to develop one. But I think what you're talking about, or a crazy part of what you're talking about, is oftentimes what people that have a showing of John Henryism is believing that hard work can overcome any obstacle. Right?
Straight. That's believing not that true.
If I just work as hard as possible, all of this shit will go away. Or if they just push themselves constantly, even when we're exhausted, or we're learning to suppress our emotions for sake of being able to maintain that. Like, how many times you find yourself having to put yourself on autopilot for sake of needing to get the task done?
Just to get it done.
Because you know that the sad reality is, as a man, especially as an ambitious and driven man, you cannot slow down.
It gotta get done. It gotta get done no matter what.
Depending on you, it gotta get done. And a lot of times those emotions do have to take a backseat.
Yeah.
And it's not healthy to do all your life, but there are certain seasons that do call for you to persevere, for you to put yourself in that mode, for you to be able to make it through the situation. Like it do call for that sometimes, but oftentimes people get stuck there. They get stuck there and they be fucked up and they be bitter, or it just.
You got to get stuck there. I personally, because I've been stuck there. I personally feel like you got to get stuck there in order to know how to dig your way out, because you won't know. You get stuck there for a period of time, and some stay there for life. But the people who actually come to conscience of what's really going on,
right?
Them the ones that make it through the storm and be able to tell the story of how they got out of it. It's not a story of how to get out of it.
Right.
It's how they have overcome that sadness, that point in their life where they feel like they was at their lowest, or just having to just be on autopilot all the time and just try your best to just get shit done.
Yeah, but I think what makes it hard for people to get out of it and what makes it easy for them to get stuck in it is you have to recognize it to be a problem.
Yeah.
And when society is telling you that this is the role that you're supposed to play, you may not recognize it as a problem. You may recognize that it doesn't feel good and that it is you're always tired, which is I guess depression in a way. They say depression is when you need deep rest and your body is tired of playing a. They say that? Yes, that's a depression.
Hey, that's crazy. I thought it was something else.
Of deep rest. There's not a clinical thing.
Well, no, I thought, but.
Yeah, that's just the way people break it down. Depression is when your body is in need of deep rest because you've been playing a role or a character that is very taxing on your body.
When you actually depressed, you don't think of it though.
You don't.
Like when I was depressed, I never thought of that.
No, you don't. Because I think you're high functioning. Like when you're depressed, I think you're still high functioning, so it's hard to tell.
It is.
You're
right. You're right. I put myself in fifth gear.
And you be gone.
I put myself in fifth gear.
One task, one.
I don't know when to stop.
To another one, and that's it. And it's just like we do feel like, and I ain't gonna lie, there is dopamine to the concept of us accomplishing goals. Like there's dopamine that comes from that. So it's easy to get caught up in feeling like, oh, my hard work is going to fix everything. If I just continue to work harder, push further, all of the things work out. There is some truth to that, but everything can't be fixed by just how hard you work. There are some things that just suck, and it is okay for them to suck, and we got to learn to accept it, not try to work through everything. Because like you said, when that man died, and he was about to die, probably, I don't know if he died suddenly or if he just like...
Over time, like the video was showing, like over time, the older he got, the more the dream that he had just would push further and further away.
Exactly.
And he never got, and I think he probably died of like just heart failure or something like that. Some heartache or just
like,
not being able to, I don't know, function right. It never stated how he died, but
deteriorates. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and sometimes
his life was just...
you die before you die, bro. You know.
Ooh, sometimes you die before you die.
You know, it's like
that's a real one.
You stop fighting, you stop trying, and like you lose sight of the goal, and you just become routine. Like I said, it's autopilot. Have I been there before? You died before you... Well, you ain't died, but let me knock on wood. I'm hollering. Nah, I ain't gonna say I died before I died. I think the closest I've ever come to that was when I found out that my son was on the way.
Yeah.
And I think this is something that people don't talk about when it comes to you having a kid or you about to, like be a parent, and it's unexpected and it's not planned and it's pretty much not a fit for your life at the moment, but it's the circumstances that you got. There is I think what I can say I was experiencing was grief. Yeah. It was grief and it was mourning for the life that I wanted to have.
Yeah.
So it's like that life, that vision for my life, that died. Yeah. I'm not going to say my life is over. For sure. Because I got a kid and all of that, even though it can feel like that sometimes for people, which is natural.
100%. People don't talk about that. It definitely feels like that.
I'm glad that more people are speaking on that. And I'm glad because it's a real conversation. And it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean you love your kids any less. It doesn't mean any of that. It means you had a vision for the way you wanted your life to go, and it just simply didn't go that way. And you have to cope, and you have to understand and accept that path is different for everybody, but understanding and giving credit to that is fine and fair, because when you get stuck in those places and you are miserable or bitter or whatever, and you don't know why, or you're not digging deeper into why because you feel ashamed that you feel like that because it involves a kid. Yeah. You're never going to get better. You're never going to get to acceptance because you failing to acknowledge it, basically.
You know how hard it is to get out of that slump, though? That slump of seeing you knew what your life was going to be before. Right. And now trying to, because, okay, I think I figured it out. The reason why that slump is so hard to get out of is because I ain't gonna say your whole life, a large portion of your life didn't involve a slip up, may I say. Mm-hmm. A large portion of it.
A major setback like that.
Yeah. A large portion didn't involve that. Mm-hmm. So you spending time thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this with my life. I gotta do this before a certain time so I can get to this point. Now, when you got a kid on the way, it's a different story. Now you gotta recreate. You gotta take out all those puzzle pieces that you done put together of life, and you gotta recreate something else, starting from scratch.
Right, and the scary
starting from complete scratch
is the unknown.
You don't know.
You don't know what your life is gonna look like. You had a plan. You had an idea. You knew when I made it to this point, I'm gonna do this. When I get here, I'm gonna do that. But now with all of these things, there's so many undeterminable variables that you are now going to be faced with for the rest of your existence, basically. Yeah. And it's hard to build your life around it. It's hard to see what your life look like. And that is where it gets really heavy and really hard for people to kind of navigate and deal with that. Yeah. Like I said, all is real. And I think people should give themselves a space and a grace to feel that and navigate that.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you're gonna like understand it, accept it, and know that there is new life, right? So it's like I said, my life was not over, my life is not over, but the vision that I had for my life prior to these circumstances changing was over. And that is what I had to grieve and mourn and get over and accept that this is now
You
done.
really gotta accept it. I think that's why a lot of guys are not good fathers.
Because they don't accept it.
Because they don't accept it. It ain't got nothing to do with the baby mama. It ain't got nothing. It's literally because they're not accepting this new role that's in their life.
Yeah, but I think we talk about two different types of acceptance. I think the way I'm looking at the acceptance that you talking about is more like a acknowledgement of the reality.
Yeah.
But I think you can accept the situation or circumstances and not accept the responsibility, and that's different. I think that's what you're talking about. Like guys that physically don't accept responsibility, I think they accept the circumstance like this is what it is, and this is what I'm going to do with what is right now, and they just be deciding to be deadbeats or to not be want to be around or whatever.
I understand, like internally that hurts. Like me,
Yeah,
like if
I can't
fathom. Yeah, I can't fathom
like
not being a part of my child's life. I can't, because it's like something inside me is just like, nah, that ain't you. I want to know how a person. We got to bring a deadbeat on this fucking game. We got to bring a deadbeat on this motherfucker, because I want to know like what, like, do you think about, oh, I can be a good father, or do that not even cross your mind like at all?
Well, I think it's less about the external and more about the internal. I think when it
like, do they feel it?
But I think no, because they probably are prioritizing what they wanted to do and their vision for their lives, which everybody, for the most part, has the decision to make that, right? Is going to come down to morals and values and with which path you decide to take.
Facts.
So since we are morally and with our values oriented in a different direction than those people, we made the decision to stick around. But we had the option, if we wanted to, be like, I'm not going to be a part of that, and just like pay whatever we have to pay if it even went that way. Because some guys even get off scot-free with that. Some guys really be out here living, bro.
They really,
some guys really be out here living. Like kids just be out here and they don't be a part of nothing. They don't pay nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it be, a lot of times be the dudes that actually like be half decent dudes and be trying to, be better and be around, and they may not have it all figured out. They might not be the best people, the best guys, but they're trying. And those guys be the ones that get smacked the hardest.
Yeah. With reality. With reality and everything. But I think that's shit, everything be happening for a reason. Shit. Motherfuckers be putting the right people in the right positions, in the crazy positions, because I personally feel like I can handle it. Like, it's not something extremely fucking hard. Fatherhood is not something that's extremely hard for me, and the reason why I say this is because it's like,
I don't think that's what it is. I think I think you're looking at it small though. I don't think fatherhood in itself be the thing that be small.
So what is it?
It's your whole life. Fatherhood is just going to be a part of that.
Elaborate. I'm lost. It's your whole life.
Like I was saying earlier, it's about the vision that you have for your whole life. And
they said we're going to carry out that vision.
That's what I'm saying. Not being able to find a way to incorporate that vision.
Carry out that shit, whatever.
With the new responsibility of having a kid and being a father. Like, and sometimes, like I said, those things don't be able to mesh and exist at the same time. Some guys, they just want to have have decent house, work their job, have their kid, have their family, and when shit like that happen to them, it's not that big a deal. But if you had a very specific vision for your life and having a kid, for lack of better words, destroys that, it could be really like daunting for those dudes.
Facts.
And then some dudes are just pieces of shit that be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do it. They don't want to feel oppressed or forced to do something that they didn't want to do. And they feel like, oh, I told Shorty I wasn't trying to do that. Or some niggas be full of shit. Some niggas will actually tell a girl, oh yeah, I'm trying to do this with you. And then that situation happen, and they be like, I don't want nothing to do with it. Some dudes are really fucked up out here. Some dudes is really fucked up out here. And it just kind of depends, man. It's unfortunate that that's a part of our community. But with there being so many fatherless children, it's easy to be desensitized. Hold on. But yeah, I think with the fatherless child epidemic in our community being so prevalent, like it's probably a lot easier to become desensitized to it when you didn't.
When it's just around.
Yeah, when it's just like, I mean, oh, like, yeah, I ain't had no dad. I grew up okay. So shit, if I'm not around, it's not that big a deal. Like,
I don't think like that.
I know, because the same water that make a potato soft make an egg hard. So it's like you could be a kid that grew up with no dad and know what that felt like and understand how that affected you in life and never want to do that to nobody else. Yeah. Or you could grow up and, like I said, recognizing that this issue is important. If you don't recognize the setbacks that you have as a man from not having a dad, you will not recognize it to be an issue. You won't. It just won't be a problem for you. So since people are not necessarily recognizing that to be an issue, they're more willing to take that path because they feel like it's not that big a deal. Yeah. When it is. Like, well, you got to really think about how, you know what's so crazy? I have found out that it is down to the amount of words that a child hears on a daily basis that affects their like mental cognitive development with like speech and reading and stuff like that. The more words they hear, the easier it is to learn how to talk, learn how to read and stuff like that, because they're just coming into contact with more words. Yeah. And there's one less parent in the house that's like half the words that they would be able to hear on a regular basis. Shit that most people don't know about, and even more people don't even think about. Yeah. Just the role or the weight that your presence hold. Like, any man that's out there that's being a father, bro, I commend you, bro. Any man that's out there that's tasked with it and is about to be a father, bro, it's okay that you now have a responsibility that is a child. You have to do right by that kid, because that kid didn't do nothing to nobody. That kid was not a part of whatever actions you did with that lady, and now y'all got the kid on the way. Be a man. Not even necessarily just be a man. Just be a good person. Just be a good person.
This is y'all listen up. This a word.
Just be a good person, bro, and accept the circumstances and responsibilities for what they are, and do your best to improve the next generation. Give that innocent child, that innocent person, the best life and the best experience that you can, because that's what they deserve as somebody who had no say-so in their existence. The kid did not ask to be here. The kid don't get to decide when they born. It's up to the parents to do right by the kid. I understand how I may feel like I didn't want this, and she know how to, I get all of the stories. Listen, that's cool. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality, because we all knew what we was doing when we was doing. Very few situations. Just keep.
That's true.
Very few situations was it just like completely out of our control. I can't really think of one situation where it happened and it's completely out of your control, unless, like, you know, the contraceptive failed and then y'all do the necessary steps for like the morning after and she lying, don't do it. That's something totally different. But even if you try to take the like court, it's hard to prove, like stuff like that. But 9 out of 10, it's not what happened. Just man up. You're gonna be straight. It may take you longer to do the stuff that you was trying to do, or maybe God or the universe, whatever you believe in, trying to guide you in another direction. That path that you may have been pursuing, he may have been trying to tell you for a while that that's not where you need to be going. And maybe this is the big slap on the hand, like, hey, yo, listen, I'm telling you, go this way. And he smacked you with a kid. And I think that's what I really fear. Like, just like I said with the John Henryism, me wanting to be that difference maker so bad for my family. And what if God is trying to take me away from that? What if God is trying to show me, like, that is not what I'm supposed to be doing. That is not what I called you here for. That is not what your role is supposed to be. That is not what I want you to be doing here. And I am so terrified of that.
I don't have a rebuttal to that, because I can't.
Because it's scary.
You don't really have a rebuttal.
You don't know. It's like how they say it's already written, bro. I'm terrified.
You just don't know.
To think about the fact that, like, I could be doing all of this work. I could be working so hard, being so deliberate in what I'm doing and passionate about it, and I just be going the wrong way. And then all of the setbacks that I'm experiencing is him trying to redirect me, which I try to pay attention to, but I don't have the, omnipotent discernment to be able to know this is what this is and this is what it's not. So it's just, of course, it's life. We all doing it for the first time, and we don't really know until we know. But I think about that all the time. Like, all of the shit that happened to me throughout life and just setbacks and shit.
Dude went through a lot of shit.
I went through so much shit, bro. It's crazy.
Went through a lot of shit.
I went through so much shit. It's just, it's insane.
Been thugging since a youngin'.
And you can't stop. You can't stop.
For the toughest battle. What's the saying is? You put the toughest battles on the strongest soldiers.
I hate that shit,
Something
bro.
like that.
I hate that shit, bro.
It's a true line.
I can't listen.
The toughest battles get sent to the strongest soldiers.
Listen, I can't wait till I get up out the service because I'm tired of. I ain't even listening to this. I done got drafted in this shit, bro. Like, listen,
funny.
I ain't signed up to be the strongest soldier. I signed.
You strong, but man, you don't sign up for it, gang. It just happens. It's something that just happens. I personally feel like the strongest soldiers are meant to bro. I'm not an NPC.
Facts.
So
it's a main character shit for sure.
I be looking at other people's lives and be thinking like, how is your life going like this? Like, how are you getting through life with the knowledge that you know? And it don't be like, it be bullshit knowledge. It be just people just be randomizing shit. It's like people live random lives. It's like
easy.
damn.
It's easy. It's low vibrational shit. Like you only because that's what they experience though, right? So
crazy.
So if you don't, it's easy to navigate that though. It's
yeah.
You know what it is? The simplest terms for it. Ignorance is bliss.
True.
Ignorance is bliss. When you don't know
won't hurt you. Shit.
Ignorance is
you don't
bliss.
know won't hurt you. I be want to know a lot of shit. So when it come with them battles.
I swear to God, bro, ignorance is bliss. It
come with them battles.
So when you're a person that all you worry about on a weekly basis, bro, is going to work, paying your bills, going to the club on the weekends, kicking it, playing the game. When that's the limit of your thinking and what your priorities are and how you look at life and what you're worried about, it's easy, bro. It's easy to just get through quote unquote life thinking like that because that's the furthest you're reaching. But when you're trying to get to assets, when you're trying to have businesses, when you're trying to generational wealth, when you're trying to do all of this big stuff, and those are large steps, and you got to figure out how the fuck you gonna take them.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never really thought of it like that.
Yeah,
I'm a deep diver when it comes to information. I be wanting to know shit.
Exactly.
I just don't want to live my life not knowing shit. I want to know shit.
We ain't just trying to exist, bro. We trying to live. You know, we trying to do everything that we can, bro. But at the same time, you know, like it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah,
that's really what I wanted to bring it to. Like, it's a marathon, not a sprint, bro. And I understand. Because I do think I suffer from, or not even suffer from, I think I am a part of the, John Henryism community, whatever they want to call it. I don't know. I don't know if it's something you suffer from, maybe. But I do think I fall into that because there are some times, like I said, seasonally, where I think I can outwork anything, where I think I'm bigger than any problem that I face.
I'm bigger than, you bigger than any problem that you face, gang.
Anyway. You're trying to be funny. But yeah, it's like, it's like the whole thing of like, not telling myself like I haven't had a bad day beat me yet. Like I'm
You said you haven't had a bad BBL yet? A bad what?
What? I just said I haven't had a bad day beat me yet. I don't know how he got that from that. I don't know what he's listening to. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. He's concerning more often than not. Good. We good? All right. Like I said, I haven't had a bad day beat me yet. No matter how tough it is, I always make it through. I may be a little beaten, battered, and bruised, but I always make it through. That's how I feel.
Bad days don't. People don't understand. My brain is crazy, bro. I wake up and I preach this shit every day, bro. Like, you literally wake up every day and you decide how you want your day to be. Nobody else has that pleasure of decide. They can throw rocks at you. Mm-hmm. But literally, you wake up every single day. You wake up and you have decisions on how you want your day to be. So why not fucking make the best of it? I literally live every day with that playing back in my head. It don't matter what goes on in my day. I can get a flat tire. The engine can go out. My phone can crack. I can get a text message that I ain't want to read. I can get a bad customer. I can get a broken TV. I could have not went to the gym that day. I could have not eaten that day. I literally will still in my brain tell myself, you having a good day so far, man. You chilling. This ain't the worst. This ain't the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that can happen is you can die. But is that really the worst thing that can happen?
Not really, because when you die, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? Is that really
like that's and I don't want nobody thinking that's contemplating
yeah.
that, but it's like it's definite, bro. Like your responsibilities is over with.
I think it's just so much easier for me to wake up happy than sad or mad. Like even if it's like a death in the family or something, like it's and I'm not saying it's easy just because I'm trying to take the easy way out. It's harder for somebody it's harder for me to be mean. Like I can't just walk out every day pissed off at the world and everybody. That's so hard to do. Even when somebody is being nice, nasty, or somebody has a bad attitude, or somebody is just an evil person. Like I've been to jobs where I've been to the toughest of the toughest houses where guys are just mean and they see me walk in. I'm like a fucking ball of ray. A ball of sunshine. They're like, man, you a cool dude. Like, and it's just me. Like I don't have a reason why I'm doing it. It's literally just me. So wake up every day and decide how you want your life to be. And if it's nothing short than happy, then you do what the fuck is you doing? Like you literally can decide how you want your day to be. Everybody else are just pawns in your game of life. Why are you letting these pawns jump you? It's easy.
It is. That's a fact. It's definitely easy.
It's easy.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it's easy. You know what I'm gonna say? It's simple.
It's simple.
It's simple. The amount of steps, the amount of options and decisions that you make, there are not a lot of them. So it's simple. But I'm not gonna say it's easy because they did an experiment, right? I can't remember what exact animal it was. It was either like crickets, frogs, something, right? Let's just call it frogs for sake of the discussion. The frogs were placed in containers.
Yeah.
And they had lids on them. What do frogs naturally want to do? Jump.
Yeah.
So every time the frog would jump in the container, it would hit his head. Right? So now, naturally, what is the frog going to do over time? Jump less and less high to keep it from hitting its head. Same thing with life. When you feel like life is on top of you and you're trying to jump up and be happy and elevate and do these things, but every time you try to go up, you feel like you get your head hit. Over time, a lot of people, they get beat down and they stop jumping as high.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like a natural response for a lot of people to just make that adjustment, and it just ultimately, like I said, be just them getting beat down by life. It is a skill to learn how to. It is.
I know what you're gonna say. Is it a skill?
I think it's a skill. It's a skill, and I believe it just takes a certain type of person, right? Like I think part of it is skill, and part of it is just like you have to be like not even necessarily born with it, but you have to have this. It got to be in you. It's not on you. It's in you.
Yeah.
You gotta have the ability to wake up every day and try like this is the day that I'm gonna make it, even if you don't. Everybody is not built like that.
Everybody not. I feel like that's my problem. I feel like
everybody is not built like that, but there's nothing wrong. But you can fake it till you make it though, right? Because there is more benefit to you approaching a day like Reese and being happy and being open to opportunity and change and letting things roll off. There is more benefit to you approaching your day like that than you approaching your day being mean and spiteful and bitter and nasty and upset.
Yeah.
There's very few things that I think that will come out positively for you behaving or having a negative disposition. You more closed off to things and opportunities that may present themselves to you because you focused on the bad stuff that happened and trying to stay away and move a certain kind of way. But if you're just happy and open and present, these things that may show up that people may think is luck, like, oh, this should never happen to me, because you're not looking for it. Because you focused on the negative. Once you focus on only positive things are going to happen to me, your attention is now widened to all the positive things.
Yeah.
So it's easier for you to come across them and take advantage of them, or them to be presented to you in a way that you recognize them.
I'm gonna hone in on trying to teach. I already do. Just try to teach people what my methods is, not how to, but what my methods is of doing it. You know.
Yeah. No, teach people I'm in 100% agreement with. Everybody should attack the day with like passion, with veracity, and a positive attitude, because that's the best way you're gonna get something good out of these 24 hours that can potentially suck ass. But the best way you're gonna get something good out of it is if you put something good in it.
Next week, guys, we are going to be discussing the famous topic of saying no. Now, this can be challenging for most people because most people are yes men and yes women, and not diving real deep in that. I want to hear a bit of stories from y'all on times where you really had to say no to somebody or something, because it can be somebody could ask for something, or it can be you trying to be disciplined and you just had to say no. Leave in the comments below a time that you had to say no to something that you really wanted to do, or just say no just in general to something that you knew you couldn't do, but the other person couldn't understand that.
This week we're going to talk about saying no. And I think that especially as men, and we trying to be purpose-driven men, learning how to say no, or learning the importance of no, is paramount, because yes is expensive. Yes is commitment. Yes is using your time, your resources. But when you say no, you're able to maintain, you're able to save, you're able to better budget all of you, your energy, your time, your resources, and just being a better steward of who has access to you in that regard. So yeah, next week we definitely want to hear about situations where either it may be difficult for you to say no, because we do know those exist, or situations where where it really clicked for you and you figured out, you know what, I'm stretching myself thin here. I'm making myself too available. I'm not leaving enough for me and my family or my goals or whatever I'm trying to do. So yeah, situations where it's hard for you to say no, let us know. Maybe it'll give us something to learn from, something to discuss, pass on to the next mind. And that's about it.
What's a good outro? I'm asking, how we close? You're supposed to be thinking about this, bro. A good closing, like it gotta. I want something that's repetitive that can keep going.
You want to sign off?
Yeah, like a good sign off.
They gotta come in time. That's gonna come from identity. You gotta build that.
You think so?
I think
It's just gonna come. I don't know. We can dab it up or something.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, we do that.
Yeah, OgBroCode, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you listening to me today, man.
Yeah, no, shit like that. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, on God. I appreciate you sitting and talking to me today, my boy.
You ain't saying it in the mic, man.
This is gonna pick it up.
Is it?
I swear it is. Look at the levels. I appreciate you sitting and talking to me, my boy. I appreciate you sitting and talking to me.
A little bit.
It's still gonna pick it up. I did it earlier when I was testing my mic. I did all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I mean, I can sit back and I can shit. We can stay. Is your arms long enough? I ain't being funny because your couch kind of wide.
I'm trying to think. Okay. I appreciate you. Okay. I appreciate you for listening to me. We can say man to man. I appreciate you for listening to me. Not man to man.
Brother to brother.
Brother to brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Just rap with me today.
Hey, I appreciate you for rapping with me today. Boom. All right, cool. Well, hey. Today's topic was amazing. I appreciate you.
Let me do it. Let me do it. I just do it.
Bro. Fuck up.
I just do it. Bro.
All
right, man. But yeah, so that's just kind of what I want to touch on today, man. Just knowing that we are more than our work and effort. We're also humans. We're also people, man. And to just keep that in mind and knowing that it's a marathon, not a sprint. So we can't try to outwork everything. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your health. Take care of yourself, because that's the only way you're going to get to where you're trying to get to. But outside of that, I think that's about everything you want to talk about, man. Brother to brother, I appreciate you rapping with me today.
You know it, man.
Let's have this discussion. Iron sharpening iron. I think that's it for us. I'm going to rap with y'all tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, like you did in the person. Yeah, like you did in the person.